No, I never really found that studying before doing homework assignments, studying before, really big exams was ever really helpful for me because think about this, right? Days prior when I would, review different types of information that were based on, the test that I was taking for the curriculative course, I would usually be like, okay, I need to review this. And, we would have like these programs in high school, like these different website softwares that would like give us review exams and stuff. And I would usually do great on them, right? But one thing I notice is that for me at least, and maybe for you guys too, is that whenever I am about to like take a big exam, even as of recently, even when it's online, like I just slip up and I just get confused and I really don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And I just have a complete, mind freeze basically. Like I just don't understand anything and all the knowledge that I had about the topic just goes away completely. I don't know if it's because, of like a fear that I'm going to fail the test, but I just noticed that studying never really helped me. It more so, made me more stressed out than it actually benefited me. And that's really unfortunate because in college, in school, in high school, middle school, you know, they pretty much justify standardized tests as a way of, you know, ranging a individual's intelligence, which really is not the case because you take someone, that did really good on standardized tests and you give them, you try to give them the same exact, information to recite like 20 years later, they won't be able to recite any of that because the human mind, how the human mind, a healthy human mind, guys, sorry, is supposed to work is that you basically are supposed to retain information that is actually useful to you, not, the stuff that school teaches us because a majority of the time school just teaches us the same, curriculative subjects over and over again, the same math, the same science, the same reading. It's all the exact same, guys. It's like a copy and paste of what we've learned in the past, but the only difference is that they increase the difficulty and that's what justifies a person's intelligence. Like, no, you know what I mean? And I noticed that sometimes when I wouldn't study before an exam, I would do better because I just didn't feel like that pressure and that large amount of stress, you know, that I would have when I would be studying. Because when I would study, I would have to be like, okay, I need to remember this, I need to remember that, I need to look at these flashcards, I need to, you know, go on all these websites and look at the information so I don't forget it. Because guys, for some reason, my high school, like every class had like a different website where you can do different study techniques. We used a lot of websites, and it was already hard to remember all the passwords for each website because we had to use our student ID, which is normal, but we had to make our own password. So we had to make our own original password for the same class. I know what you guys are thinking, right? Oh, why didn't you just, use the same password? And I tried, but it wouldn't allow me to. And yeah, it was just really stressful, man, especially in my senior year, even though everything was online because of, because of the virus. It was still very stressful. The work was still a lot, and for math, I had to pretty much, you know, have my friend get all the answers wrong, and then he would give me the correct answers for the examinations. Like, guys, you couldn't find the answers on Quizlet. You couldn't do the answers on Photomath or Mathway. Like, it was really complex. I think I had Algebra 2 and Geometry. In geometry class, by the way, the teacher hated me because, I would always be talking in her class. So she probably gave me, like, more work than everybody else just because she had that hatred towards me. You know what I mean? So, yeah, bottom line is I hate studying. Studying never helped me. and it's not a good way. It's not a good thing to do reviewing before doing a test. I mean, sorry. And they should really like implicate different ways for students to get prepared before tests. Like in my middle school, we used to do like this meditation thing where we would just be calm for like an hour, and then we would be ready for examinations. Like that makes more sense than having to say, oh, you need to study all this information and you need to have everything be 100% accurate within 30 minutes. And guys, I'm going to give you guys one more example, right? So I was in this computer programming class slash, coding class for about 4 years of high school, from freshman year to senior year, obviously. And we had to do industry certification exams, right? And here's the thing. We used to use this program called Gmetrics, and we would, review the pre-exams, and I would, you know, I would look at the information, I would understand it, and before I would take the test, I would be like, okay, I'm gonna get this. I'm going to do 100% good on this, and I'm gonna pass, and I'm gonna get my certification. And guys, guess what? As soon as I took the test, they literally gave different type of questions that were not on the test. That's another thing I hate about studying. They always give you questions that have nothing to do with the actual final exam. It's like, where the hell was all this? Like, you didn't teach us any of this. You didn't show us any of this. Like, guys, I literally remember that I had to like change a picture's pixel frame rate or whatever, and then I had to change, the image quality and all that. And I'm like, dude, you only taught me how to, crop pictures and that's it. Like, what the hell is this? Needless to say, I didn't pass that certification until the third try, which is really not good because, most people usually pass within the first try, but, not even the first try. What the hell am I talking about? Usually like the second try. But yeah, that's about it, man. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'm at 18 subscribers right now, which I'm really happy about. And yeah, comment down below if you guys have gone through similar experiences like me with studying.